Partnerships, community, podcast, friends presented by Ground Floor, Happy Wednesday, Future Party. For a brief moment, Google Earth users could deep fake locations all over the world thanks to a new feature powered by Nano Banana 2. In what seems entirely expected, the tool was so widely abused that Google shut it down after just one day. Maybe giving people the power to edit Earth is a little too much. Daily Top Trends YouTube, Violent Night 2 X, Twitter, Ted Lasso Google, The X Files Reddit, Billie Eilish Letterboxd, The Odyssey Spotify. In my lifetime, there's a mouth pouch for everything. Now the rise of Zyn has turned pouches into a popular way to partake in, well, just about anything. Why it hits. Every few years, a new delivery system becomes culture's favorite. Gummies aren't just for kids anymore. Everything comes in a powder, and patches are a dime a dozen. The era of pouches is just beginning, so expect a new wave of startups to embrace the little package. Behind the gums, the question we may all soon be asking is, what can't be put in a pouch? Pouches aren't just for nicotine anymore. Companies are filling them with vitamins, caffeine, sleep supplements like melatonin, and teeth whitening solutions. Unlike tobacco pouches, those filled with other ingredients don't need FDA approval, creating a cottage industry of pouch products. But the pouch revolution is also reshaping tobacco consumption. Insider reports it's now the industry's only growing sector. Last chew, pouches have become especially popular with young men, particularly athletes and those working in finance and tech. That's because they're seen as more discreet, modern, and can allegedly boost focus when you're locked into a Bloomberg terminal or managing coding agents. There's also the perceived cool factor of optimizing yourself. Need an energy boost? Pop in a pouch. Can't wind down? Pop in a pouch. No wonder the rise of Zinfluencers on Instagram and TikTok helped drive nicotine pouch sales up 37% last year. The future. We're counting the days until a major music festival like Coachella announces an official pouch sponsor, together with Ground Floor 9.5% fixed. Your money back in 6 months. Why lock up your capital for years? For a limited time, accredited investors can earn a 9.5% fixed annualized return with the new Ground Floor Bond Note. With a defined 6 month term, you can earn a competitive fixed return while keeping your options open for whatever comes next. The offering is capped at $10 million, so it won't stay open for long. Invest Now AI has taken over the study. Group college students are now regularly using AI to complete coursework. The big picture. The use of AI in school is forcing colleges to rethink how they engage with the technology, grade assignments, and develop their curricula. It could mean higher education has reached a crucial inflection point, one where it must figure out how to truly educate students when tech can do so much for them. Behind the homework. Is it still considered cheating if almost everyone is doing it? A survey from American University's Kogod School of Business found that 80% of college students have used AI for academics in the past 6 months. That same survey found that a third of students use AI 11 or more times a week for school or work. Another survey from Higher Ed found that 85% of students have used generative AI for coursework in the past year. Gallup found that 57% of students use AI weekly for school related work, while 20% use it daily. Final notes. The surveys found that most students use AI for brainstorming. That may be because many are still unsure how to properly and ethically use AI beyond that. According to Axios, the surveys revealed some clear through lines. Students are concerned that AI may diminish their ability to think critically, and they would like guidance from their schools on how to use it responsibly. In other words, teaching AI has suddenly become a mandate for universities, especially as companies start requiring AI skills for open roles. The future. Expect some schools to require an Introduction to AI course for all freshmen, regardless of their major. Together with MarketBeat Wall Street's new shopping list, big money is rotating into a select group of stocks for the second half of 2026. MarketBeat's analysts tracked the move and identified 10 companies attracting fresh capital right now. The updated 10 best stocks to own in 2026 report lays out the tickers, trends, and catalysts. See the 10 names, deep dives read Paramount CEO David Ellison argues in NYT why Paramount should be allowed to merge with Warner. Bros Discovery ahead of the company's antitrust trial in March 2027. Watch. Spider Noir co creator Oren Uziel and executive producers Phil Lord and Chris Miller explain to the Ankler how they shot two versions of the show. Explore. Variety unveils its 2026 list of Hollywood's new leaders. 33% of you voted I'm selective about the country music I listen to. In yesterday's poll, what best describes your taste in country music? I live in the South, and it's a genre of music I've listened to for much of my life. It's been refreshing to hear more female artists in the genre lately. Good old real country music was my jam as a teen in the 90s in the hills of Kentucky. Of course, we were limited on radio stations. I'm still shocked when a song I'd forgotten about comes on and I immediately start singing all the lyrics. I don't like country music except Dwight Yoakam. Some of the older outlaw country is all right, but this modern country pop music isn't enjoyable. Americana, yes. Country, no. There's a fine line between them, I know, but anything on the achy, breaky heart spectrum is anathema. It fits when I'm driving through the country. When I'm in the city, I tend to stick more with rap, rock, EDM, and pop. It just doesn't feel right in the city. Let's keep the conversation going. Join Poll of the Day so your opinions can shine. Discover how your views line up with your peers, check out cool insights, and have some fun. It's data with personality, quick hits entertainment. Media filmmaker Spike Lee and Brooklyn Nets co owner Clara Wu Tsai are partnering on a new Brooklyn Film Festival called Playback. The upcoming Xbox Helix will reportedly be able to play every Xbox game ever released by digitizing physical discs. BMW drivers aren't so sure about being distracted by Spider Man. Brand new day ads on their dashboard displays. Technology. The White House announced it will not publicize its new AI evaluation framework. Bending Spoons has acquired software firm Airtable for $2.25 billion. Lucid shared a turnaround plan to keep the EV maker from stalling. Creator economy ESPN has recruited 5 football-focused content creators in the run-up to its first ever Super Bowl broadcast. TikTok has stopped testing a blind date chat room feature after some weird things, predictably, happened. iShowSpeed has inked a deal with Zumiez to sell his merch in stores. Partnerships. Community. Podcast. Friends Today's email was written by David Vendrell, edited, polled, and copy edited by Kate Cuniff, published by Darlene Salazar.